for this other than this that's
Right.
gonna last for like.
And really what it boiled down to was the people around me.
I feel like the music scene here could be way better.
Okay, so we got the hair, that's Chucky. We got the jacket, that's Candyman.
Wow, okay, I see it now.
We got,
You know what I'm saying? R.P. Big C.
Rest in peace.
He had passed away, but you know what I'm saying, at the time, like he was.
All right, man, y'all know what the fuck going on, man. It's your boy Nightfall, man. We back with another Step to the Mic podcast, man. And y'all know who the fuck I am. I've been doing this shit for a long time, but for those who don't know, it's your boy Nightfall once again, man. And I'm here with an artist that y'all may or may not know, but even if y'all don't know, y'all finna get to know him, man. But tell the world who you are and what you here to do today.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Javon James and this bitch, you know. No fuck it is with us, man. Shout out Nightfall, you know. We on that shit, you know. It's
Yes,
that
sir.
new shit, Bank Boy Records, you know. Top General.
So let's go ahead and we're gonna talk about your music. You know, what kind of music do you make?
I make a lot of music, but like right now, the mode I'm in therapy, just really hammering it because like a lot of people don't take their mental seriously.
Right.
So I know what it's like to be able to be in a dark place and then to create something to make your light better, to make it shine. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
you know, I make a genre a lot, but like right now, I'm in a mode of commercial therapy. That's the genre I'm in right now. So it's rap, hip hop, R&B. You know.
So your music ain't like, you know, motherfucker, I'ma kill you type shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that.
I mean, it's the growth side. It was like that at a point,
Yeah.
but right now it's like it's more of a adult healing stages.
Mm.
So like, I mean, I could get to that, but like, I'm not on that negativity shit right now because
Right.
it's so much shit that's going on, so much
Right,
politics.
so much shit that could be heard in a different way. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Definitely. What's one of your favorite songs that you put out so far? That the world needs to tune into.
Or right now, just off the album, or just all together.
Just all together.
Kaz, letter to Kaz. My brother Marquez O'Meara Perry Banks. He was killed May 3rd, 2019.
Rest in peace.
So ever since then, I felt like, you know, I don't know if you're familiar, you probably am, but Lil Ant, he made a song that was called Letter to BC. You know,
Yeah, I heard that before.
So it was just me paying homage to him because that was his boy was Kaz and that's my brother. So it was like a spinoff to that, just paying homage and
Right.
then just putting, you know, for Boogie, Long Live Boogie.
Facts. So where are you from initially?
I was born in Chicago, Illinois, but I was raised in the suburbs of Minnesota, like Plymouth, Wayzata, and then we migrated over to Minneapolis, and then we left Minneapolis to go to St. Paul, and that's where I just been at for the last 13 years.
Facts. So what's your thoughts when they say when people say people from the suburbs not really from the hood? Do that make you feel away with like, oh, you've been out in the suburbs, or do you go to the hood too still? You know what I mean? Like, do that matter? Is that like a thing? You know what I mean?
It's each his own.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm like a person like, how you gonna tell me where I'm from?
Right.
Like, I was out there and for a short period of time in my growth years, but my adult years is in the hood.
Right.
So like from like 11 on, I'm 27, so 11 on.
I feel like when people say that, I feel like they're trying to say like niggas from the suburbs, like I don't know if they like can't hold their own or they ain't ever been through that type of shit. But it's like you may not know what these niggas been through. They probably have been through some shit out there. You know what I'm saying, in the suburbs dealing with, because people still go. Because I guess they say people in the suburbs, obviously you more like middle class because you able to, you know, you're not in the hood, you're not in poverty, if that makes sense. But not you necessarily,
No,
but like, but just like in other people in general. Because I've lived in the suburbs too, and then seeing other people and other black folks from the suburbs, it do make you look like it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying, than what it would be in the hood versus when you hear I'm on low income. But then when you kind of grow up, you realize a lot of these black motherfuckers who was out here was on low income in these nice ass houses. So it's kind of the same, but just different attitude is how I look at it. Like, you know what I mean? Like you moving a little bit different in the suburbs because it's not as much action going on, or it's not too much going on to where you do something is you know what I'm saying? It's just so much going on. You know what I mean?
But what a lot of people don't know is that like, you know, living in the suburbs, like motherfuckers living in the suburbs because motherfuckers' parents are trying to get away from the hood.
Right, away
so
from the hood.
It's not just like, oh, you out there, you ain't from out here type thing. It's more of a parent.
Right.
You know, so it wasn't my choice, like, you know. But then at a point, my mom and my stepdad,
that's true.
they couldn't afford to live there no more.
Yeah.
So they had to come back to their domain. And
right. So speaking of that, you know, let me ask you then how they say, I just had it on the tip of my damn head. It's like some shit where they basically saying about the hood where you from the hood or whatever, and then you move to the suburbs. Like, the whole goal was to get out of the hood, right?
That's the goal.
Like, what do you think it is now? I see the goal is different now. The goal is different. The goal more is like people want to be in the hood. People want and lived and they dream to like want to be in the hood.
That's some stupid individuals.
So where do you think it changed? The dynamic changed from people back then saying the goal is to get out of the hood. Now everybody want to be hood.
Well, it's just a culture standpoint from where we at right now in our culture, because like where this new culture, like the culture that's we at right now is Generation Z. They more of a like the music aspect and the shit and the territory of aspect. So they like, man, we got to be in the hood to be from the hood. But like a lot of people don't understand, a lot of motherfuckers who in the hood not really in the hood.
Right.
They as ducking in their head somewhere because there's real shit going on in the hood.
A lot of shit.
And then you got these misguiding people who outside in the trenches who getting killed because the niggas who smarter, they like, yeah, we from this hood, but they not really at their hood. Like you go down, like let's say for instance, like Payne. Back then, Payne was hot. You go down Payne now, that shit is nothing but Caucasians walking down that bitch freely.
Yeah, that's true. Shit changes. Shit definitely changes. Yeah, so what's your thought now, like, on the music scene in Minnesota? Coming up, seeing how it was back then, because I know back in the day they used to say it used to be a bunch of rappers that was popping back then, like Ice Dude and a couple other famous artists that was from up here, like 50 Tyson, for instance. He was popping at one point in time. Shout out 50 Tyson for sure. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on how the transition is between then and now?
I just feel like it's too much politics going on. Because a lot of people, like, they like, oh, man, we don't got a record deal. Motherfuckers don't understand. You got to make yourself marketable. Right. Because a label not going to invest tons of thousands, hundred thousands, $1 million in you if you gangster rap, but your return policy is a fucking deathbed. They not finna be like, oh yeah, we finna give you $1 million and do this. Yeah. Like, you not popping like that. Right. So motherfuckers talking about like, the music, we not really popping. Like, I seen a status like 4-5 months ago from NLU Migos. Shout out Migos. And then he was saying like, oh man, gangster rap and all this. So I hit him up. I'm like, hey gang, I'm like, nah bro, it's your image. Your image is the market. Right. So whatever you portray yourself, that's how a label's gonna look at you. Facts. So they not gonna invest all this money into you. Even though Migos talented as fuck. Like right now in Minnesota, I think he got the throne right now.
Yeah, I just heard that little song they did with him and John Ray,
I heard of John Ray. I really don't know who John Ray is. I listened to the album. I felt like Migos carried the album.
John Ray decent. He got some songs, you know what I mean? He got the Perk Dick song, you know what I mean, that's doing numbers. He got a couple different songs. I know he's somebody decent, you know what I mean? I fuck with all the rappers. I want to see the success.
No shade. I'm just saying I felt like I listened to the album, I listened to it front and back. Yeah. And I felt like Migos carried it with his performance. Right. But I mean it's members only, but it was decent. But like, I really don't know John Ray, so I can't really throw shade or give him flowers because I'm not familiar with his game. But I understand. I seen his live on Lake Street, and so it was really cool. But I really don't know him, so I can't speak of a person I don't know.
Respect. No, respect. I don't know him either. You know what I mean? I just know of the music. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, musically wise, for sure, they got some dope ass music. You know what I mean? Like, I think I probably did meet him like in person once, but he don't remember me. I don't remember. It was a show type shit. You know what I mean? But definitely respect to what y'all doing for the city. You know what I mean? Definitely. Is there anybody you want to collab with up here?
Right now, like, I really don't be listening to a lot of motherfuckers because I be listening to myself. Like, so it's like the people who I want to collab with, already collab with, or already have something tucked in a vault that we haven't put out or displayed yet. But if I say Angie Rose, I think her name is.
Angie Rose. I don't think I heard of that person.
She's with Free World. Shout out Sunny Soda, they movement.
Yeah, shout out Sunny Soda. Yeah, I know who that is for sure. Yeah.
Shout out in Minnesota Fats.
Shout out Minnesota Fats.
They got something good going on over there. So they got an artist and dope as fuck. She got something coming out, not this, but real. I feel like she can really, me and her can make like some crazy dope, amazing music.
You feel like the females kind of taking over the rap game a little bit in Minnesota?
I mean, shit. I don't really.
They kind of been, to me, they've been going hard. I've been hearing some good content. Some of it been, hit and miss, but most of the ones that's doing good, what's her name? The girl who made Levels, the Levels.
Nimic Revenue.
Well, yes, she's one that's really dope. You know what I mean? And she been holding down. Like hearing her music on the game was dope as fuck to hear. You know what I mean? So
I feel like because like coming from it's a different aspect, you know, because that was like Kaz used to tell me before she got on that she was already getting on because that was Kaz like
that's
he
dope
loved
though.
it.
Yeah,
he loved it. Nimic, you know, I really don't got too much to say about her though because I have a different opinion about her because I felt like when Kaz died, like a lot of things like that shouldn't happen, which I'm just leave it between that airspace because you know like I don't really need to get into it because Kaz not here no more to see what really happened. But for me, like I mean, she put on for where we from Studio 4, so she did an amazing job and she did what she had to do. But as giving her other flowers, I just refuse to do it because I just know what happened behind the scenes.
Respect. I want to know what none of that. I don't know what happened. I just like I said, I hear music and I love the music. You know, so my job here is to just push y'all. You feel me? But definitely. On another note, with the music that you've been dropping right now, do you feel like you album ready?
Album ready again or just album ready?
Oh, so you've been putting out albums already?
That is the album.
Oh, the album. So that was the album. Oh, okay.
That's the album.
Okay, bet. So
go ahead.
When did that drop?
It dropped the 24th. Okay. Mamba Day.
Oh, okay. So it's just as recent.
824.
Okay, perfect. So then y'all heard that right there. It just dropped. Go run that motherfucker up, man. Definitely. What's your favorite song on that album so far?
G Herbo Flow.
Gotta go crazy.
It was because like I mean it's a lot. I ain't gonna lie, but like personally, the best feature on this song I say is Therapy Session with Mick. That was crazy. Mick went crazy on that.
Facts.
I mean, it's like 1A, 1B with me. Because Good Day with Vafi. Shout out Vafi. Go get his album Back Outside. That shit was incredible because the way how we made it. You know, I don't know if you're familiar with, it was like Skip Bayless and shit. Cause, you know,
Skip Bayless,
he had Lil Wayne do a song like
yep.
Instead of Good Morning, we went Good Day. Because we too influenced from Wayne. You know, Wayne.
Shout out Lil Wayne, man. Hey, big Wig Weezy fan.
You know,
big
no
Weezy.
cap. So it's like... but back to what you said, I feel like G Herbo Flow is the best song to me because Herbo is like one of my favorite inspiring. Like when he came out, it was like, damn, niggas was like, they understand you can put real lyrics. Like it's a lot of niggas from Chicago who do drill rap, but they ain't got lyrics. Yeah, you can't. Herb is one of them people who got lyrics. Right. So it was like just getting on his flow and people like, oh, he be off beat. So it's like, all right, let's take a shot at it. So it was like just. The production on that was crazy. That's crazy that people be saying that about G-Herbo. He off beat. Y'all still listening to that shit. They still listening. He got some tough beats too though, for sure. But no, definitely. I was just gonna ask you something else about something that'll come back. I know that for sure that'll come back. But definitely we're gonna keep it pushing. What's your thoughts just in general on, you know, just the city coming together, you know, Minnesota, St. Paul. I know they always be saying St. Paul better than Minneapolis, Minnesota better than, you know, Minneapolis better than this. What's the reason why they can't come together? It's too many egotistic people. You know, it's like, I mean, and there's a lot of blood shed with the people who they align themselves with and the politics that St. Paul align themselves up with. Right. So it's just unfortunately that it can't happen because it's too much blood that's been shed. So it's like, it's like this. It's the pride thing. It's a pride. People can't put their pride to the side and can't be like, "Hey man, we fucked up, gang. Back like 10 years, 15 years ago, we ain't even into it." Because there's a lot of people who was into it with each other, and now I seen it with my own eyes. They see each other outside and they shaking hands. But then they going back on this network and woofing, and it's like, and I'm behind the scenes, so I'm not even I'm not even front lines, you know, and I'm seeing it, and I'm just like, dang. And then niggas be like, oh man, now we into it. They be like, what? Like, we could have just made some hot music, you know what I'm saying, and put that shit up. It wasn't even the music though. It was the OGs. The OGs misguided them. Oh wow! So the youngest got wild, and now the people who was, because you know it's a life revolving cycle. Right. So the people who was the youngest, now they the OGs. They got the new youth, and the new youth just listen to the back door and like, man, we ain't got no loyalty and no respect. So let's speak about the OGs, like literally, like. I ain't saying all OGs failed, but do you think mentally like the OGs failed to our youth by trying to guide us right? No. Because we have our own mind. That's true. So like it's a lot of people who never been in the gang a day in their life. And they still hang out with niggas who in the gangs. But they not in gangs and they can be neutral. Right. So it's like it's all about the OGs did it wrong because they got the trenches indicted. So it's easier to get the younger trenches indicted because they was too reckless and they ain't have no guidance for the younger people. But the young people could have had to like, dang, we need to learn from that and learn a different way. Because I know people who successful and they in the trenches and they successful business people. Because a lot of people don't have that business mind. They don't understand. They think the streets is just a one-way street.
Right.
But the streets got 4-5 different ways.
Right.
So it's just really the people got to take blame on themselves. The OGs is just old gangsters who learn from their OGs because they earned that name because they've been in this shit for so long.
Right.
But they don't really like influence them because we influence ourselves. So the OGs look at us as send-offs. So that's how that shit really is.
That's crazy.
They put in their work. We the little niggas. So we got to earn their stripes.
Right.
So 10, 15, 20 years later, now we in their position.
Right.
So we just learn from them. But we ain't learning.
Most of the OGs that was OGs though, like, you know, a lot of them unsuccessful. You know what I mean? Like, not saying yo niggas not like that, but a lot of people who in the world, they've like, I've had some OGs that tried to give me some real game, and they like, brother, you ain't did not one lick of spit the shit that you said for your life. You know what I mean? Like, what? How do you take that when you see certain OGs out here or certain people that you know, like, hey, I'm of age, you know, but hear me out, youngin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how do you take them serious?
I mean, you can't really take them serious because they didn't take themselves serious. If they still reachable, then they did. They're not even supposed to be reachable.
Right.
I'm not taking no advice from the OG who's still reachable, who's still living check to check.
Right.
Who ain't got it for real. Who
Facts.
ain't making sure their kids good.
Facts.
Making sure their kids live in the burbs
Facts.
and all that. Like that's
Well
the
said.
ones you got to take the advice from because they got out.
Right.
So the niggas who in there who like, oh man, you ain't listening, OG. Like, you know, it's like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to you because you still in the same spot.
Right.
If you was not in the same spot, then we can have a conversation.
Have a conversation.
Money talk,
Yeah.
bullshit walk.
Big facts.
You got a hole in your pocket and you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing going on. I'm not listening to that.
Right.
Because I'm 27. I'm just starting my prime years. It's coming up next year.
Yeah.
28 to 33.
Yeah.
I'm not finna be 33 in his position. 100. That's some real gems.
No, that's
to these young mans.
That's facts though. Now that's facts right there. Y'all hearing it live right there, man. No, real shit though. Definitely. I definitely fuck with that, man. That's real motivation right there, man. And the people need to understand that and wake the fuck up, man. But yeah, let's get back to your music one more time, man. Look, I liked the couple songs that you sent. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with what you got going on with the album. You know what I'm saying? Where do you see this taking you in the next 3 years?
Well, so this album right here, it's the second one, the second installment. It's a trilogy that's coming
it's a trilogy.
out. So the trilogy is the big one. That's the one
shit.
that, because you know everything comes in threes, death come in threes, but greatness come in threes. So the way how I'm feeling, like first one is Kez story. It's about my brother Kez. Is all about him. So the second one is me killing off this egotistic person, Crazy Fool.
Right.
Because Crazy Fool is my alter ego. He's like the crazy dude who just want to slide and kill everyone and just be mean.
Everybody probably got that side of them. You
so
feel
it's
me?
like, and like the person who created that beast is no longer here no more. So
Right.
that beast can't be contained. So
Right.
if I let that beast out, then and no one who can contain me. So there's nothing. So it's scary hours for the whole whoever
Right.
comes to Crazy Fool.
Facts.
So next level Crazy Fool therapy session is me actually killing him.
That's
killing
dope.
him off and
That's dope.
putting him away. If you seen the album cover, you'll see it.
That remind me
It's crazy.
of what DMX did, man. Rest in peace, DMX, when he made that
Shout out
album,
Earl.
fighting himself and
Yep.
shit. Yeah, that
Yep.
shit was hard. So you
Yeah.
on something, and Cassidy
Yeah.
too. Cassidy
Yeah.
did some shit like that.
Hell yeah.
So definitely you on to something
I
with
mean,
that.
M
man.
just did something too like that.
Oh yeah, he did do that. Yeah,
he
M
just-
did that something like
yeah,
that.
shout
So
out
that's
M.
that's a really good thing to do right there. I definitely support that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to hear that first. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So send it to me
Yeah.
first when you get it. Definitely.
got you.
You know what I mean? But definitely on another note, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. What? No, just stay right there. You good? I'm gonna finish this out. Don't worry about that. Sorry y'all for the interruption, man. Look, my wife just called. You know how you gotta stop the phone
gotta
sometimes.
have your
Sometimes you gotta
business,
stop. You know what I'm
man. What you
saying?
mean?
But no, nevertheless, man. Back to the shit over here, man.
yeah.
Look, where do you see yourself thriving now once you drop that song or that album? Because that shit sound like the shit.
When that drop it's a different. It's no. See, like the thing is this: people have a perspective towards me. They're like, "Oh, that man dumb and stupid." But all the time, they don't know I'm really educated and really smart. So, like when this
Facts.
album comes, it's the intellectual version of myself.
Yeah.
It's me telling the world the right way how to get on. Me telling them like hey, it's okay taking a bad record label deal. If they give you $1 million, now go to the bank and ask for $2 million loan and get that shit paid in interest through
He said he gonna give you the motherfucking facts on this one. You did?
Like, people don't understand. Like, man, that's a terrible record deal to take. I mean, we only get one chance though. Like, you don't get your royalties and your masters and all that shit back in 30 years.
So if that's the case, then would you take $50,000 or would you sleep with Britney Spears? $50K Britney Spears. You only live once.
I mean, Britney, I love Britney, man. She wild as hell, shit. You know what Jeezy said? I keep them like, so I mean, the money, $50K, like, it's money, but that's Britney Spears.
Yeah, that's Britney Spears. He said, I was taking her, man.
Okay,
look,
she
I
crazy.
want that $50K, man. He can have her. Go ahead and give me $50K, then I can probably get 10 of her. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you can, but when you come to someone who actually a fan of Britney, like, you understand
yeah. I'm not a big fan of Britney Spears, but, you know, she did do her thing for them years, though, man.
She was going crazy.
One of the hardest white girls out there. You know, that nobody was fucking with her. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Britney.
But definitely, you play sports?
Yeah.
Who do you hope to win the NBA Finals this year?
You see what I got on?
Oh, I'm my dumb ass. I'm paying attention. You know, I'm so much not of a Lakers fan that I didn't even see you wearing that. To be honest, I saw that and I was just like, yeah.
We need, you know what I mean? We need to get up on them races on Boston Celtics, man. They got 18 on us, man. We need that 18.
Hey, look, man, I want my Bulls to win, man. I know it might not happen, but I want my Bulls to win, man. I'm rooting for y'all all the way, man. Hey, if Minnesota can do it too, we want Minnesota in them finals too, man. Shout out Minnesota, because Ant-Man been doing his motherfucking thing, man. So if Ant-Man can do it, yes, sir, for sure.
I fuss with Ant-Man. That's why.
And you know the Lakers used to be a Minnesota name.
You know I know.
Yeah, you know what I mean. A lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? They be like, what? That wasn't. Yeah, that'd be some research, man. Some research for sure.
Hey, what Reese say? I gotta do some research. They better do their damn research.
Definitely. Yeah. Who you got your chances in favor in winning in football?
I'm a Patriots fan.
Patriots? You going Patriots this year?
Die-hard Patriots fan. Shout out to the Bulls, the Bears too, though.
The Bears,
shout out to the Bulls too.
Shout out to my Bears. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Bears. But I don't know, man. I ain't watched football in a while, but yeah, I'm a big Patriots fan too. But I do want my Bears to win, man. So we on the same side on the Patriots side. I got you with that. I fuck with that. I was a huge Rams fan back when Kurt Warner played. You know what I'm saying?
Greatest star on earth.
Back then, I was a Rams fan. You know what I'm saying?
Isaac Holt, Charlie Bruce, Eric Dickerson.
Yeah,
not Eric Dickerson. They had Marshall Faulk. It was Marshall Faulk.
Who your favorite wide receiver?
In the league right now?
In the league then and now. Let's go then and now.
Moss always.
Randy Moss.
Moss is the greatest to me. Megatron too, but right now in the league, you can't go wrong with that nut boy 1-8. 1-8 from Minnesota. That was different.
Yeah.
He different.
Me, I had to go with Devin Hester. And
crazy.
I like Sidney Rice. I fucked with Sidney Rice. You know what I mean? He was decent. I ain't gonna say best, but you know, I fucked with him and I'm gonna say his name because Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's going on.
Percy Harvin too. Boy.
Percy Harvin was cold too. He was cold. I just hate how they used to fuck him up, boy. Every 2 steps he was having a damn concussion.
That boy had migraine.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, yeah, but no, like I see big things happening for you with the music, man. Like you a real cool dude to meet, man. I want to see more for you. And like I said, I just see nothing but success, man. You want to give out any shout outs?
Man, shout out to the whole Minnesota. Shout out Minneapolis. Y'all doing y'all thing over there, man. Shout out St. Paul. Y'all doing y'all thing. I mean, shout out Vafi. Shout out Juice Lord. Shout out KC. Shout out Mello. Shout out Marcus, Tarzan. Shout out Lil Ant. I mean, shout out everyone, man. You know, it's just everyone doing the same thing.
Everybody on the show, man.
Hell yeah. So it's like, I just put like this though. Go get Next Level Crazy Food Therapy session because it's one-on-ones. It shows a different perspective of talent that's in Minnesota.
Facts.
So a lot of people don't. They more talking about that. We catch niggas lacking and we sliding. I ain't got no more ops that look like me. We either kill that shit mentally or physically. You know what I mean? So, you know, if you black, you ain't my op, man. You know, if you white, you ain't even my op either.
Talk that shit.
You want to know who my op? The politics, man.
Talk that shit.
That's the op. Police. Them the ops. The biggest gang in the world, the police department. They don't want people to know that shit, though.
Facts. Hey, you want to let everybody know where they can find your links and stuff like that at?
Man, Javon James. Follow me on IG, balljavonhimuniversity. You know, I ain't really got a Twitter. Facebook, Ball Javon or Javon James, whatever, So, them no links.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Hey, y'all tap into all that. All the links will be in the description, man. But before we get you off the show, man, I always ask everybody who come on the show at the end, can you give the world an inspirational message, man? We know the world go through some fucked up hard times when we in our personal lives go through a lot of shit. Can you give us something inspirational to keep our head afloat?
I mean, the best influence thing I can tell to them, like that's inspiring, is like when you sitting down, your life passing you by, you keep looking to your left and your right, and ain't no motion coming in, you the problem. But you getting up and getting it, and you making sure you pushing positivity happen. So it's all about what you push. If you out there in the streets and you trying to slide and catch a nigga slacking and catch them and put them in heaven, then 9 times out of 10, that's going to be your outcome of life. So you your own visionary. You see your own direction, you go and get it. Don't be the person who be lacking with growth. Because a lot of things are all about growth and development.
Facts.
You got to develop to educate yourself. Because education is the number one awareness. If you don't have that, then why I'm talking to you? Because
Facts.
You're not a person who's on the same level of thinking or maturity.
Facts. Hey, big facts. Be aware of what you do. Be aware of what you say. Be aware of your surroundings. And stay focused out there, man. Like I said, links will be in the motherfucking description. Y'all like, share, comment, all that good shit. And until next time, y'all motherfuckers come step up on the motherfucking mic. What you gotta say?
Top 5 or top... I think we should do
yeah,
top
okay,
5.
wait. Before we go, then this is what we're gonna do. Who your top 5 in the city?
I'm gonna do 2 of them. One including me and one without including me.
Bet. One top 5 with you right now. One including you, one without. Let's go.
Okay, so right now including me, I think I'm the best one. Shout out Louis. Actually, fuck that. It's me. I go Vafi. I go Ant. I go Louis. I go Malik Juice.
5.
Without me, I got Mello number 1. Mello, because this is like people who right now doing anything.
Facts.
I got Vafi number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I got Louis Blaze 3.
Shout out Louis.
I got Juice 4. I got Abby 5.
Y'all heard that right here live. He just told y'all top 10. Well, top 5 different sides. You get what I'm saying? Top 5 different sides.
Yeah.
But y'all know what's going on, man. Hey, and we're gonna try to do our best to get everybody on the show that he mentioned, so y'all can get y'all piece out there as well. And like I said, links will be in the motherfucking description. And until next time, y'all know what it is. Step up to the motherfucking mic, gang.
Baby Boy Records, top general, know what the fuck it is with us, man. Go.
Get it. Yes, sir. I fuck with that.